guys, welcome back. So this is just a continue on from my stillbirth story. So like I was saying, I couldn't think of the name, but memorial, yeah, the memorial, yeah. So when my husband had to go do that for because we decided on cremation, I don't think I showed you guys. So I'll just cover up our last name. So here's this little box that we got made up. It has that on it. Like we bought this online on Amazon, and it's for a pet apparently, but he asked the person at can you see that? It's Benjamin, and then February 4th, 2020, our little angel, it says, and then we glued on the butterflies. But my husband asked the funeral lady if Benjamin fit in there, and he did. So he just brought it with him, and there's a little screw so we can take him out if he wants. He's in like a thicker plastic bag, so if it ever broke, his ashes aren't going to go everywhere. It was a big shock, when he brought it home, because it took a while. I don't really know when. We ended up bringing Benjamin home near the end of February. We were able to bring him home. Because first we had him autopsied, and he had to go from the hospital we were in, and they picked up Benjamin, and they did an autopsy on Benjamin. They picked him up and brought him to another hospital, and they did the autopsy there, and I still don't have those results. So then once he was done being autopsied, they got everything that they needed to do tests. They obviously called whichever funeral home we wanted to use, and I forgot the name of the one we used, but it was so nice of them, a family counselor, I guess, at the hospital I gave birth at. She helped us find this funeral home and was able to get it us for free. So we didn't have to pay for the cremation. We obviously had to pay for the box, but if we wanted, they asked us, before, they cremated him, if we wanted to be there to watch it being done, and I don't think I could have watched my baby being burned. I don't think I could have done that. It was hard enough saying goodbye when he left the room, and at the hospital in the labor and delivery unit. I was so thankful I got to leave that day to a different unit, because it just felt so different in that room when my baby left. Just the room felt so empty, even though I know he didn't make a sound, he didn't cry, he didn't open his eyes, nothing. It just felt different in the room after he left. But I was very happy when I was very happy to go to a different room where none of that really happened. Just it felt different after in that room. But I had amazing nurses. They were wonderful nurses. One in particular felt like she was my mom. When my mom wasn't around, she made me feel, like she was my mom. She really cared, and I really love her. Best nurse ever. One day I'm going to eventually go to the hospital and thank all those nurses. Because even the nurse in the emergency department, she was wonderful, and she was so nice to me, and she even came up and saw me the day after to see how I was doing, and I felt like she really cared, and it made me feel great. People do care even if they don't really know me, because she hated telling me that my baby was no longer alive. She really didn't like it, obviously, who really does, right? Saying things like that. But anyways, that was the only time my husband left me, was to go to the funeral home to arrange, and to sign paperwork to get Benjamin cremated, and stuff like that. And so we had to sign paperwork, and, she thought before we had to pay some kind of administration fee, so we paid it, but we ended up getting that money back, so everything was covered, because he passed away before he was even 1. So anyone under 1 who passes away, you don't have to pay this fee. And so we didn't pay for a single thing besides just his little box that we got him in, and obviously we bought the butterflies ourselves and everything like that, but that was completely free. And we got such a wonderful box full of things that the hospital ladies made. made this wonderful, kind of like a crib card. Give me 2 seconds here. You know, made me this wonderful crib card. It says Benjamin, and like, you know, made it little boy. It says born on February 4th at 2:24 a.m. 9 pounds 5 ounces, or 442 point whatever grams. Height circumference was 38 centimeters. Length was 56 centimeters, so 22 inches long. You know, and then the little back was like that. I just think it's so wonderful that, you know, they make little things like this for you. And we also got other things as well. You know, everything I got to keep. They put them in like a little excuse me. Lots of women will donate their wedding dresses. I wish I did this with my wedding dress, but I ended up selling it. And lots of women who donate their dresses, wedding dresses, and they make little, you know, for stillborn babies, or, you know, if you have like a miscarriage and you're able to give birth. Like, I know lots happened to quite a few women. I don't know them personally, except for one now, so that's in my, you know, stillborn group. Probably others too, but one that I've come to know. You know, they make these little dresses, and they're, you know, and they're beautiful. So Benjamin ended up wearing one, so I do have like the little kind of like christening dress that he kind of wore, and I do have like his little hat. I didn't get the first initial hat that he first wore, and I'm really sad about that, but I didn't really express that to the nurse. And I don't know if they could have found it either, but we did ended up getting a hat. What else? You know, they gave us like a little, like, I'll show you guys eventually. Like, I gotta go get all these items, but we ended up being able to bring home his like little blanket that he had on top of the bassinet that he was laying in, and another little one that they had, and they put like Vicks vapor rub on it, so like he didn't get the smell, because, you know, he didn't smell the greatest, because he was decaying inside of me, and I had an infection already, so he didn't smell very nice. So I didn't get the new baby smell. And, you know, I do remember what he smells like. He's beautiful. my favorite human being in the whole entire world. You know, I knew I loved this baby before I even knew if he was a boy or girl. You know, we had the name Benjamin picked out, and his whole entire name picked out, you know, before, or, you know, a long time ago. We had for name picked out for one boy, one girl, and we just didn't know if we wanted to name him Benjamin. But as soon as we saw him, he was in our arms. We looked at him. Me and my husband both looked at each other and said, "His name is Benjamin." His name is Benjamin. And, you know, we're so happy to name him that, and he's my little Benny Boo. I love him so much, and this bear represents him. And at the hospital too, we got like a little bear as well. Oh my gosh, this is like 1 year of hair growth. Lots. I haven't got my hair cut in over a year, and this is like obviously pregnancy, but like I shedded so much after, and I still am shedding, but not as much as I was before. Like, I'd be pulling out handfuls of hair after like postpartum loss. But anyways, guys, yeah, we got so many wonderful things, and, you know, we got a box full of things, and we got so many wonderful things from the hospital. And it's just sad that that's the things I got to bring home. Didn't even get to bring home my son's ashes or anything like that, because I've seen that takes a while. And, you know, we got to, you know, we either got to choose our own private burial, cremation, or, you know, a hospital burial. And what that is, you know, all the babies born still, or, you know, even like, you know, miscarriages were able to deliver, where they, you know, things like that, you know, they put into this, each baby gets its own box, and they're all buried together, so you don't get your own private burial site or anything like that. So like your baby's with like 20 other babies or whatever, or even more, depending. It's between a certain amount of time with death, so you have to wait a while. And, like, you know, that would have like killed me, and I'm so glad I was able to you know, have Benjamin home with us. You know, I hug his ashes every single night like this, and I talk to him and I say I'm sorry, and I kiss him and I tell him one day I'll see you again. I get to hear you call me mommy, and I get to hug you again and hold you and kiss you. We have this routine every single night where we both hug his ashes and we kiss it. You know, I kiss the nameplate, I kiss the butterflies, and I kiss. It's just so special to me. You know, I'd be heartbroken if something were ever to happen to my son's ashes. And I eventually want to get like a little thing, like a little necklace urn to have some of his ashes on me at all times. Yeah, guys, this is my story. Let you guys else know what you guys want to know. I am reaching like 10 minutes here, but yeah, guys, if you want to know more, I mean, just please let me know. I will show you guys everything too that we ended up getting. Eventually I gotta gather everything up. We've got quite a bit of stuff. So anyways, guys, I wish my baby boy was really here with me, but like, I guess I could do this. There's my boy. I love you, Benjamin. Here he is. Goodbye, guys. Thank you for listening to my story.